Hello and welcome to the online writing log. Today I'd like to take a few minutes and talk to you about the dashboard. The dashboard has been the same for quite a while now. Since it was launched, it really hasn't changed. It's the same charts, and the purpose of this page is really to give you an idea of statistics overall for how you're doing with your word count, your projects, and so on. So we have these various charts for that purpose. But as I've started to change up the charts that I use for the online writing log, I felt it was time to do a refresh of the dashboard as well. So that's what I've done, and I wanted to walk through real quick what's new and what's different, and what you can do now compared to before. As you can see on the old dashboard, the charts are fairly basic. You can filter on the activities, the type of dates that you have, so you can change those, and it will change the range, and you can see what you're doing with different activities and so on. But I always wanted this to be more than this. So let's take a look at the new charts. So this is still in testing right here, but as you can see, the look is very different. It's a little refreshed to match the new activity log page that was released a few months ago. The little dashboard on the top, the statistics are updated with a different look, and the charts are also new, and there's a few new charts. So we have the same one here. This top chart will continue to give you performance by date, and what that means is really by for each day it will show you what you're doing. The second one is by month, so you can get a overlook of a whole year to see how you're doing for any particular month. And then this one here is new, and this is where you can see your activity, how you're doing with the different activities, whether it's writing or editing or plotting, whatnot, how that's spread out over the months and days. And then of course these here are the same as before, but the one big difference is that all of these charts now have individual filters that you can change. Whether it's date filters, it can be whether it's you can be looking at word count, for example, on this one here. You can also look over the same thing over here. You can filter based on, you can do all projects, so you can pick a particular project and it will update based on that. And of course you can change the date range on all of these. On these charts here, you can also, we have some more functions here besides the filter that you can get to right here, where you can change, just look at all projects or one particular project. You can also select a range like this, and you will kind of zoom in on that particular range. And you can pan around a little bit just by dragging this right here. So I think that's kind of cool. You can get a little closer look at it, especially if you're looking at a longer date range and you have a lot of data. It's easy to just zoom in without changing the filter up here, so you can then just easily see what was happening on a particular day right here by using this little zoom in tool here. Then you'll still have a little snapshot, a little pop-up that shows the words in the minutes. And you can also just, if you go home here, you can click on this and just see one set of data as well. You can take one of the sets out, and that goes for all of these. You can, even down here, we can take out writing, for example, and then release us with everything else. So that goes for all of these charts. And then if you want to, you can even download the data, the CSV data. There's just the basic data that makes up the chart, or a picture, an image of what you're doing. So that's essentially what's new. And there'll be other improvements on this a little further as well. For example, for right now, you can actually hide these. If you can actually hide a chart and it completely goes away. Currently that doesn't save yet, but it will in the future. So that's a new dashboard, and as I'm recording this, I expect this to be out in the next few days for you guys to take a look at and let me know what you think.